My name is Aleah Anker. I'm currently the regional manager for Dutch Bros Beaverton in Portland, Oregon. In 2009, my mom, Allena, was diagnosed with ALS. As soon as my mom was diagnosed, she immediately decided she was going to fight this thing and she wasn't going to let this disease define her, and still continues to try to fulfill her destiny, which is helping other people and making a difference in other people's lives. When she started having to have a walker is when it really hit me hard, and I was like accepting it and realizing, okay, this is happening. When my dad found out, I think that at first it was really hard for him to see the love of his life dealing with something that he had no control over. But he stepped up and he's been our hero. He's been so brave. And it's been a blessing for me to be able to see that true love and that commitment and what in sickness and health really means when you make that commitment to somebody. My brother Hayden has never really been one to express his emotions. He does it by showing how patient he is with my mom. He's always the one that's first to do something for her, has no problem helping her out or getting her what she needs. I've really admired that about him, and he's really taught me to become more patient as well with her. When I did finally start to accept what was going on, I decided that I was going to try to find light within this whole situation. I wasn't going to let fear and anger take over. My mom has always taught me that life will sometimes be unfair, but it is for the best, and that I may not realize that in the moment and when it's happening, but it'll turn out to be better for the future, and I will end up seeing that. I feel like Dutch was meant to come into my life at the exact moment that it did, because when Dane had passed away, my mom was also getting diagnosed with this disease. So for me, it was kind of like, oh, this company that I have this connection to, they're kind of going through the same thing that I'm going through. Little did I know that it would become my life, and Dutch would have such an impact on, me going through this whole thing too. It's important for Dutch to give back to the communities that they're involved in, because it gives the community a sense of hope. It gives them strength and a vision for a future. Drink One for Dane just becomes more personal for me every year, because it's something that my mom is, she's dealing with ALS and she's fighting, and it's also a day for us to remember, Dane's legacy, and hopefully to kind of have hope to where there is a day where there is no ALS.